In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Hello, dear students. Welcome to our lesson 4. It will guide you. What is expected from you to learn from this module is to use pictures to make guesses. We're gonna look at pictures and at things in order to make guesses or translate the words that we might face. To use context to know the meaning of a new words. Now, this is a technique of translating and clarifying meaning of a word. It comes by reading the whole sentence in order to understand the meaning of the word. Next, to use glossaries and dictionaries to clarify the meaning of new words. We're gonna use the glossary at the end of the activity book, and we're gonna use an eternal dictionary in order to translate the needed words. Now, open your student book at this page. Now, before we start, when we look at these pictures here, what do we expect the lesson will be about? Who are these? What do we call them? What is this? What do we call it? It actually relates to the previous lesson words that we translated. What is this? And what is this? What does it do? Okay. Now, before we start, how do you think each of these people and of the people and the things in the photos help to explore space? What's the meaning of a space? Use dictionary in order to translate it. And it translate the word explore. Have you translated it? Okay. After translating space and exploring space, how could these things, these two guys and this one guy, what do we call it? What do we call him? And this machine explore the space. How could they explore the space? I expect you to answer this question. Now, let's move to these words and its meaning. Now, we are going to translate these words by listening to an audio track and give it a translation, and it's gonna be a homework. I need you to write it on notebook. Now, the word compass, zero gravity, to navigate, to launch, catapult, destination, astronomer. You're gonna listen to it in an audio track. You're going to see it in the post, and then come back to give us the meaning of it. This would be the audio track, or the audio script. This is how we translate this word from the context, from the whole sentence. Using the whole sentence, we are going to translate the word compass. He used a compass to find out which way north was. We can interpret that compass is a machine to know where to go. So it can what? guide us. Now, the next words are the same to translate. So listen to the audio track and answer the question that gives the meaning of each of these words. Zero gravity, to navigate, to launch, a catapult, my destination, astronomer. And now, next, I need you to go to the glossary to abstract the word that are related to these meanings. These meanings are related to a one word. I need you to abstract them from the glossary. Let's see the glossaries page. A device used to know things with a great force. A device used to throw things with a great force. Write these down on notebook. And bring the other words, the other needed words from the glossary. It is on page 67 on the activity book. Now here, let's come here. Read the article. Can you think of other ways of sending people into space? Now, before we start reading this context or this paragraph, I need you to learn reading strategies texts with sentence gaps. How to read a text. First, read the text as a whole to get the general idea. In order to have a general idea about the whole text, we need to read it quickly in order to catch some words. This is the first time in reading as a whole. The first step. 2. Next, read each paragraph with a sentence gap again and identify the topic of each paragraph. Each paragraph here contain a sentence that have a gap. This is the gap. And identify the topic of each paragraph. 1. Richard Branson trip into space. The third reading, read the sentences before and after the gaps. We need to read the sentences before and after the gap. So we read this, and then we read this. Then look at the missing sentences and underline the linking words first of all. 4. For each gap, find a sentence that matches the topic of the paragraph and links with paragraph and links with the sentences before and after it. So in order to answer this question, we read the sentence before this one and the sentence after in order to put the best linking word. How can we do this? We read these questions and answer them. Thank you for today. I expect you to answer the homework.